I'd like to elaborate a little bit more about the American Logistics Aid Network. If you're not familiar with Alan was formed 14 years ago. 4 of us got together in a CSCMP National Conference in California right after Hurricane Katrina. So if any of you were to think back to the situation for Katrina, it was horrific. If you take the politics out of the situation and just look at the response effort, you look at that, you go, how can that happen in the United States? These people are suffering, they're getting no aid, it's just ridiculous. So, for 2 years, we studied how disaster response actually works. It wasn't the way we thought. And we decided that what we were going to do is to be able to service the relief organizations that are actually the primary giver of relief efforts in a major disaster. We went down that path to think through that, and we have been involved in every major disaster since Hurricane Katrina. This is a pro bono effort. This is a supply chain industry response to how to add efficiency to be able to help Americans in harm's way, your family and my family. So let me give you 2 examples. One, during Hurricane Sandy, horrific situation. The tunnels that were going into the city were flooded, right? So what Alan was able to do through the network of supply chain professionals, we were able to get the pumps that actually went in and actually pulled the water out of the tunnels. We also were the information source of which gas stations were operating so the ambulances could keep moving. So a broker of information, of product, it's all about taking your knowledge, the supply chain industry knowledge, and applying it to where it can do good in times of disaster. Let me give you a hometown hero story. Hurricane Michael. We all saw the devastation on the Gulf Coast. 3 tiers of response efforts associated with that. The tier 1s were the ones that got the immediate aid. The tier 2s were getting some aid. The tier 3s in remote areas were getting no aid. A week into the event, Mark Holyfield with Home Depot rallied to the need, and with one of their carriers, Estes Express, through coordination of Alan, we moved 226,000 pounds of material relief efforts in less than 1 week to the tier 3 areas. So this is something that you should be very proud of. And if you're not familiar with Alan, look it up, www.alanaid.org. But this is a great response for the supply chain industry. So be proud of it, be a part of it. It's a great thing for us to be able to do to help Americans in harm's way.